time to talk about the downsides of having a bike, the negatives of having a bike. I've been riding for a month, and these are my downsides that I can think of. I'm sure you have your own. Number one, the biggest one, insurance. Where I'm from, you pay insurance the whole year round, so you can't just pay for the riding season and that's it. I don't know how it is in the States, but in Canada that's how it is, at least with the insurance company that I'm with right now. So that's the downside. That's the first one. You got to pay all year round, and on top of that, number two, you can't ride in the winter. So while you're paying for the insurance in the winter, you can't really ride, and that's like a slap in the face. And this is how I look on the bike. I'm 6'4". Probably looks like an idiot. Number three, I mean, in California and like the UK maybe, I'm not really sure, lane splitting is illegal. Here in Canada, lane splitting is not legal. I've seen so many bikes get pulled over because they were lane splitting, and I am not a fan of it. I mean, if it was legal and it was safe to do so, I would do it. Not a lot, but I'd do it. But it's not legal, and I don't feel safe doing it because there's too many idiots on the road, so I just stay away from it. Unless I'm making a right and it's a red light and there's like a car in front of me, then I'll, it's whatever. There are people that love lane splitting, and that's good for you. If it was legal and you were comfortable with it, go for it. It saves you time. Another downside of having a bike is if you're a male and you have balls, they start hurting quite a bit after a long time on a bike. Like right now, my nutsack feels like it's been kicked about 100 times. I don't know what it is. Maybe my balls are just too big or something, but that's how it feels like. Especially if you're riding with a passenger. I mean, I'm 6'4", so if there is a passenger on my bike, then I'm more forward. My whole private area is rubbing against the tank, and whenever I stop or hit a bump, it's not that fun. And as a 6'4" rider, if you're trying to get a passenger, yes, I'm talking to myself. If you're trying to get a passenger on the back and you think it's going to be comfortable, at least on a 250, a CBR 250 or a Ninja, don't be so sure it'll be comfortable, because it's not. I mean, at least like if you're riding with like a teenager, no. But if you're riding with an adult on the back, adult sized, then it's not comfortable, man. I'm like this on the bike, and I'm holding myself up with just my arms against the handlebars, and it gets really tiring. I mean, you may not think it does, but it does. On top of not being comfortable riding as a 6'4" rider with a passenger on the back, gear is expensive on a bike. Motorcycle gear is expensive. This is an expensive hobby. So if you plan on getting a bike, make sure you have enough money for the gear, because I've spent close to $600-700 bucks on gear, and I'm not done yet. I bought myself a helmet, a starter helmet, which was $150. Starter gloves, which are ripping obviously, they were $120 couple dollars. This jacket was $240. This bike was $3,300. Insurance is $155 a month in Canada. And still want to get pants. Those are going to be another $200 most likely. So I mean, it gets close to $1,000. Another downside of having a bike, you get made fun of so much by those guys that ride bigger bikes. It's so unfair. They always make fun of me, and they always give me looks, and they don't wave back when I wave back. One more downside: you are not as visible as a car. Trust me, there's been so many times I've almost been hit, and when I tell the guys, I confront them, I'm like, yo, did you not see me? All the guy says was, I didn't see you, you weren't there. Which is full of shit, but that's what they say when they don't see you, and they don't want to feel guilty, or they don't want to admit to their mistakes. If you're a good rider and you know how to, and you play it safe and you know what to do and you're very careful, you can anticipate someone changing a lane. Like say they're going 80 an hour down the road and you're going 80, but then you don't see the brake lights, but you see them slowing down. That obviously means they're either thinking of turning or they're about to turn and they're checking their blind spots. Sometimes they don't check their blind spots and they just turn. Honestly, after I got the bike, I've gotten so much more careful with riding my bike and my car. It's insane. Like, I think I've become a better driver in a car and a better rider on my bike because of it. within 2 days of starting, you know, my whole vlog thing and trying everything out, I got, I think, 33 subscribers, which is pretty sick. I just want to say thank you to the guys that subscribed to me. You obviously enjoyed something enough to subscribe, and obviously you want to watch a couple more videos. So I don't expect to get as big as, you know, Chase on Two Wheels or Jake the Garden Snake or even Yummy R6. He started off, I think, with almost no subscribers, and then I think he got a nice shout out that helped him out and all that good stuff, and now he's doing all right. I think he was just under 5,000 subscribers today, so maybe he even passed it today. A small downside, not a really big one, of having a bike is the turn signal. It is so annoying, man, I swear to God. In a car, you know, you're turning, that shit turns off as soon as you finish turning. And in a bike, you're turning. Yo, you'll be doing 360s all day if you don't turn that shit off, man, I swear to God. Which is kind of annoying because I keep forgetting to turn it off. I guess I'm not used to it enough. I don't feel like going fast. I'm going under the speed limit. If I get pulled over, I'm gonna laugh and laugh and laugh. But yeah, guys, I mean, getting a camera is so much fun. Oh, there's a biker cop. I'm gonna ask him a couple questions because I have an interview with the police in 2 weeks for a career job. Let's see if they're willing to answer a couple questions. Hey, sorry, you guys have a minute?
Yeah, no worries.
I applied.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I actually got an interview next week.
Oh, nice.
And I'm just curious if you guys have any. So I talked to the like 5 police officers, and they gave me a few tips, suggestions, what I could expect from my first interview. They were nice. They were really cool. And I'm a little less nervous about the police interview that I'm having. I'm looking forward to starting my career as a cop. HHK. That's a pretty cool license plate. And maybe you can't catch the window. When I get lazy on the highway, I just lay down because I have the what's it called, the zipper protection thing. I sound so weird saying it. I feel so weird. Zipper protection, zipper protection. But yeah, I have that padding for the zipper. It doesn't really scratch the tank. I just lay down on it, and I look like a fucking gorilla going down the highway doing that because I'm 6'4" with my hand just hanging down to my fucking ankle, and I'm just like laying down like this. I seen one guy looking at me, just fucking started laughing so hard. I mean, I love having fun on the bike. I love making people smile. So like, if I see a kid sad, I'll wave at the kid. You know, he'll start giggling. The mother's like, "What the fuck are you laughing at?"
What's that?
A camera.
Just to take random photos and
And
videos?
I'm making a TV show for MTV.
Nice.
Yeah, it's called My Ride and I.
I love it.
Look out for it. Yeah, right.
How did I catch up to you? You have the faster bike.
I know, you're pretty fast.
I am. It's a fast bike.
I'll race you.
No, that one off.
You too. Yep, guys, need to go home and call it a day. But before I do that, I will edit the vlog, hopefully put it up by today, and that's what's up. That's what's cracking.